boy Carnage. We are back. Appreciate y'all waiting in. Thank you for all the support and all the love and everything. I know it's been a couple weeks. We are here right now at the New York Galleria Mall. We're gonna start doing episode 2 to the Road of Carnage. Before we do that, we gotta pick a little raffle winner. So right now, I've kind of looked. There was about 22 comments. A couple of them were repeat comments. So we're gonna do a little random generator real quick. About to generate a result right now and pick a winner. Comment number 21. So we're gonna go down back to the video here. Look it again. We're gonna go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 21. Lamont Silver 8896. Congratulations, Lamont. I actually know you personally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot you out $20, Cash App or PayPal, since I got your information. And what I want you to do is message me back with the charity that you want me to donate the $23 to. Since, I want to keep this kind of going, I think we're going to do this for this video too. So instructions are going to be real simple. First off, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the Instagram post, and post something down in the comment about your favorite part of the video. Post the fact that you like the Carnage Cash and Carnage Care idea, because I think it's kind of dope. $20 is going to go to you, and then $23 is going to go to the charity of your choice. We're going to try to keep this going as long as I can. So right now, like I said, we're here for York Galleria Mall. We are going to a sneaker shop here. To talk about just some business aspects, because I think for you as viewers, maybe you want to start your own business, and I understand that you're like, well, sneaker business or a trading card business, this isn't what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that's true, but information on starting a business is vital either way you look at it, because you got to learn and you got to start. And honestly, I'm trying to give you guys some free insight, because I wish some people were willing to tell me things like this and show me the way. So we're gonna go in there. We're gonna completely kind of surprise them a little bit, see if they're willing to do the interview, and let's just talk about some business. The road to Carnage continues. Let's go. We are here at the Loop store, and you guys already know this guy. He doesn't really need no introduction. It's the man, the myth, the legend, my personal friend, somebody that actually, treats me well in the sneaker community, because, the sneaker community is toxic. SneakerHen, welcome to Carnage Gaming Kicks channel.
Appreciate you guys for having me.
Now, I just appreciate you just taking the time to do the interview. I think a lot of people and a lot of viewers can get some enlightenment from you. So you finally opened up your own store. You are not under any other brand but your own.
Yep.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Well deserved. I mean, this man deserves this a lot, and I want to kind of just pick your brain as a newfound business owner.
All right.
So, starting off, one of the first question is, I wanted to kind of get is, when did you decide that you wanted to be a business owner?
Growing up, I've always liked sneakers, and I knew that I wanted to work in a shoe store. But the problem was, we all know what Foot Locker is, right? Foot Locker, they sell what they sell what they have to sell.
Right.
I've always wanted to pick and choose what I sold, so that's pretty much like the resale side, the sneaker boutique side, the consignment shop concept. So, yeah, probably middle school was when I decided I wanted to have my own store. But the problem is, middle school, I don't have no money, so it's kind of like I got to work my way up to that point, get experience, and then finally do it, which I've now done that at the age of 25. So,
and I actually want to really comment and just to tell you how impressed I am, because everybody knows I'm a little older in the game. I'm 38. You've accomplished so much at 25. It seems like, from at least my perspective as somebody older, you know where you want to go, and you're following in that pathway, and I think that's just phenomenal. I think that's commendable, and I love to see people inspired to know what they want to do and just actually take action to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly wanted to open the store earlier, but I was, in businesses, like, it's scary. So I didn't open my own store. I actually joined a store, and that didn't work out. But now I was like, you know what? I'm going to go all in by myself, and then hopefully it works out.
Okay. And let's talk about, like, that'll be the next thing we talk about, exactly about your store and your brand. So, I mean, we're in York Galleria Mall. The name of your new store is called?
The Loop. So basically, there's so many different avenues when it comes to being a sneaker reseller. You could literally just buy shoes and
Right.
send them to consignment shops and they sell it for you. You can buy shoes and just sell them on the apps like Gold StockX. You could pretty much buy shoes and you can buy and do that. But the way I came up in the sneaker game, I looped, meaning I went store to store, mall to mall, seeing what they had, and if it's something I could resell, I'll buy it and then sell it to a friend, a client, family member, or a store that needed it. So the term loop comes from looping. I would just be store to store, and just some days that's what I do all day, and I just looped, and that's how I got my inventory. And now I came up with a store called the Loop store. People's going to be saying, "Where's the Loop? Where's the Loop?" And that's here. My store, York Galleria Mall, 2899 Whitefoot Road, York, Pennsylvania, 17402 zip code. So
I like how you put that. So, guys, Carnage crew, he just kind of gave you a history of how the Loop really started, and I think that was very knowledgeable. So, you're from Baltimore, right?
right.
Or whatever. How is it coming up as a sneaker reseller in an area like Baltimore?
It's tough, and the reason it's tough is because you'll go to a store that has inventory, has a product you're there for, and the manager will just not sell it to you. Like, they'll tell you, "Oh, we don't got them. We never got them. The shoe is literally on display. Oh, we only have that foot." I'm like, what? The things I went through trying to resell shoes, I honestly should have gave up a long time ago. Like, not even just from dealing with like resellers and the sneaker like reselling community, just straight off the retail people, just from lying and selling your shoes when you want to raffle. It's a whole lot. But wow. Yeah, I'm still here. I still love it. You kind of gotta plan as if things won't go perfectly, so that you can kind of curb whatever situation happens and keep going forward.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, it's tough, but I love sneakers so much that I just kept pushing through. I just kept coming back. And I've made connections with some managers. I do have a few back doors. And then I do have a few people that just like, "Oh, you come in all the time and you're nice and you greet, you shop with us, you access our sales goal, and you just buy extra stuff just to help us out." So that, they'll just, "Hey, we have an extra pair of this. Do you want it? Hey, we're getting these in a few days. Do you want a few pairs?" Like, that's pretty much what helped me.
And I kind of want to like talk and touch on something. So like when I first met Henry, I was actually going to a store called Cam's Kicks, and he generally, for you guys that honestly don't know, like SneakerHen actually has very good customer service. You guys might think that he doesn't greet people. He's actually phenomenal at that, and he's funny. He really is. And I'm not even saying that because I know him. It's just the interactions that I get with him every time that I've spoken with him. But I met him, he helped me load in some things. I was going to sell some shoes to Cam's Kicks. He was very, very genuine. We talked, and what I like about him specifically as a reseller, because I'm in the reselling market too, is the community itself, when it's one person doing something similar to the other person, can be so toxic. He does not make it feel that way. Like, if I ask for advice, he gives me his honest opinion. He works with me, and I will believe will work with anybody, given the opportunity. I think he's genuinely that nice of a guy, and I want to commend you for that, because in my opinion, that's going to take you places, that's going to keep you places.
I appreciate that. Yeah, sometimes it's tough to really put my personality on camera because, you know, when you're buying shoes, you kind of want to keep it business.
Absolutely.
If you're too friendly, you know, friends will just be like, hey, like I paid $300 for this shoe, can you give me $300? But you realistically only sell it for $250. So it's like, I can't help you in that situation. Like with this is a business. I have to buy at a price that can keep my business going. So if, you know, all that friend stuff is out the door, but I still try to be honest with everyone, whether I can do a deal with them or not. Try to be fair. I try to be, you know, realistic. Like, hey, I can't do this, but maybe this person can for you. So, and that's just me.
Okay, so we fast forward now to the beginning of the Loop store. So you've been open, what, maybe about a month now or 6 weeks?
Grand opening was April 8th. It was a Saturday. Today is May 25th. So, is it 25th? Oh, it's the 26th. So I would say I've been open for 6 weeks. Tomorrow makes it 7 weeks.
Okay. And how do you feel as though it's actually going for you?
April was rough. It was really slow. It'd be 3-4 days in a row I don't sell anything. May has gotten better, but it's still been days I don't sell anything. It's just a matter of just keep growing the brand. When people do come here and they shop, just keep giving them good energy, and they'll let people know word of mouth goes a long way. I keep trying to get good product in here, but you know I got to sell some product to buy more product. And you know, I still make YouTube videos here and there that's extra promo. You have an Instagram, I tag people, give them a shout out for buying. So I think it's going well, but it's not gonna go well quick. It's gonna take a very slow incline, and I'm okay with that because you know I'm not competing with anybody. I'm not in no rush. I just know I love sneakers, and I'm happy I can wake up every day, come here, sell sneakers, trade sneakers, talk to people about sneakers, and I'm okay with that.
I really love the way that you presented that part about it, because I think that's the one thing with business that everybody doesn't look at. And when you're doing anything, you can't just look at the end result. You got to look at the day by day. Like if you're going to the gym and you're saying, I want to lose 50 pounds, everybody's focused on the fact that you're trying to lose 50 pounds. What about going to the gym and working out for 30 minutes Monday through Thursday? What about eating healthy? Just taking steps day to day to feel good about the goals that you accomplished that day and then getting to the end result. So what he mentioned, I really, really admire and adore, because he's saying he understands that it's not going to be right now at this moment, but over time he wants to grow and he will grow, and he just loves sneakers, so that's actually why he's doing it. So I salute you for that. I mean, that was probably the best analogy and the best way to put it, because whether you're in the shoes or you're into any type of business, you have to have that mindset that it's not going to happen overnight. Your success doesn't happen overnight. It's going to be a slow burn, and you're going to have to be willing to withstand that and go through that to get where you want to go. And that's the question, you know, it goes to anybody. Is it worth it to you? Is this the end goal worth it that much? So salute to you again. Before we end up wrapping up this video, you know, because he's a busy man, where do you see yourself just with your brand in the next 3 to 5 years?
3 to 5 years, where do I see the Loop? Honestly, I have no idea. I just wake up every day and just hope I can make it to the next day. I do plan on at least making it a year, so we'll see how that goes in a year. But honestly, sneakers isn't really like the most profitable business, and it's kind of rough. Some days I love it, but I gotta be realistic with myself. I'm trying to, you know, get married and have kids. I need to start looking at other avenues of making money. So I can't answer that question right now, but maybe in a year I might know, like, okay, what I want to do, what other avenues I want to start branching out to do. So
I guess, guys, you just heard it next. I mean, the next year, I guess we're going to have to be the interview of the Loop Part 2 and just see where where this brand is, SneakerHen is at in a year. I guess there's going to be a part 2 from this a year from now. And the last question I want to, well, 2 more questions I actually want to ask. The first question being, as somebody that's now in an entrepreneur field, and I'm assuming you are by yourself in this. You have no other business partners. Everything is all on you.
Everything is me.
And I commend you again for that, because that part of it is really, really rough when you just don't have that backing and you're alone. Do you feel as though it's worth it that you're taking this shot right now opposed to just not doing anything? That you're just taking this shot to, go after your dreams?
Of course. When it didn't work out with the store I was a part of with a couple owners, at night I'm just like, I want a store, and it probably could work if I do it by myself, but then I don't know if it will work, but I won't know until I do it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And if I fail, then I'll start looking at other avenues. But I love sneakers, so I went all in, got the store, still here a month and a half later, so I think it's going good enough.
So, what I gather from what he said is, for anybody that's, like I said, starting a business, I'm just trying to give you a taste in an interview of a business mind. And the shots that you literally always miss are literally the shots that you don't take. You gotta at least try. Because I honestly believe, and I'm speaking for myself, if I was 60 years old and I said, I regret not taking the chance, I was pretty much telling myself that I'm not really living life. And that's the questions as the Carnage crew viewers, like, you got to ask yourself this: are you existing in life, or are you living it? What I mean by existing is, are you just honestly just comfortable with your 9 to 5, or you have these dreams and these goals and these aspirations and you're just doing nothing about it? Or are you really living? You sit there and you make these goals and you achieve these goals. And I'm not talking about just in the business sense. Like, what if it's a vacation? You want to go to Florida. What are you doing to live that part of your dream, that goal? Or are you just complacent and comfortable? That's a question, for the viewers. But the last question that I wanted to ask was, and I had it on the tip of my tongue. I literally it escaped me. It was, it was kind of, it's now I got it. What would your advice be for any of the viewers on just starting a business? If you could go back and tell anybody anything or teach them anything, what would you say?
I would say if you're gonna start a business and you're starting a business that's like already open, like a sneaker store, make sure your sneaker store has one thing that's different from everyone else. Because if it's literally the same exact thing as another store, people are just going to keep going to those stores because they're already used to it. You're opening up after they're used to something. So make sure your business has something very distinct that people only can get from you or only come to you. And man, that customer service goes a long way. Like, you literally have to be, I wouldn't say you have to be nice to everyone, but you have to come off very respectful and let people understand who you are, so that the word of mouth gets around, and that's free promo. Because good business is for me. Like, let's say I got good business somewhere, I'm letting my family know, so that's just free marketing on your end. So make sure you open something that's very you have something that's distinctive at your business, and you always just put in that work to keep it going.
Well, there you have it. I thank you, SneakerHen, for allowing me into your business, your domain, and just enlightening me, the viewers, and just showing me some things, because you're teaching me things too. So I really appreciate that part. And now for my way of supporting guys, I gotta go find something to buy and shop for. So, that's one thing I also believe in. If you guys really care about businesses, your friends, your family, you gotta find ways to support them. So we're gonna cut, and I'm gonna go find some things to buy. So Carnage will be back. We're back, guys. Shout out to SneakerHen in the Loop store. We are actually back in my store. I'm not gonna show you guys anything because we've already had renovations done. I want you guys to come out and I guess we're making this a public announcement. The grand opening will be June 17th, Saturday. That's 3 weeks from tomorrow. Be here at 12 o'clock, Marley Station Mall, second floor. If you're familiar with the area, it's going to be where the old Champs was, second floor. First person in line at the door at 12 o'clock in line standing out there, $200 cash, not store credit, cash. Second place will get, second person in line or second place will get $100. Third place will be $50, and then fourth person in line or fourth place will be $25. We're gonna have raffles on the hour. You will get a raffle ticket just by coming through to support. So make sure you come through and support. Just by coming up and showing up, you'll get a raffle ticket. And then if you make a purchase, you'll get raffle tickets. So June 17th, Saturday, June 17th, come through to Carnage Gaming and Kicks. You don't want to miss this. This is gonna be a banger event. The grand opening. You don't want to miss it. You want to see everything and be surprised. Everything that we're going to be working on come June 17th, you're going to be able to see it. Real quick, I'm just going to show you some of the shoes that I had picked up from SneakerHen. It's literally just some Pandas. Pandas in a size 12. And then this other one at the bottom. It's going to be a pair of Pandas in 11.5. Just some stuff for inventory. So shout out to him. Had to support his store. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share. Make sure you follow the Carnage Gaming LLC Instagram. Make sure you comment down below. We're going to continue in this video doing the $20 Carnage Cash and Carnage Cares. $23 will go to a charity of your choice. So make sure you list your comments about what you like in the video, and let me know if, you know, the business angle of showing a business and all that was something that you guys like to see. So till next time, remember, I'll give you a little sneak peek. We're going to another store. Could be a Soul Block somewhere. Just letting y'all know, throwing that out there. If you know, you know. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. Remember the motto, your dreams stay dreams until you make it reality. Carnage signing off. Peace.